there's been some complaints about environment too. I mean, I'm talking about just the actual restructuring of the
Well,
committee.
and she may want to address it too, but let me say this about that. That's always been a tough department. And it's always needed more oversight. It's always needed more attention put to it. And I think it's needed more revenue to make the thing work right. And even under us, it had some problems. But it's got steadily worse under them, just the attitude there. I mean, they did away with the children oversight. What was the actual official?
The Select Committee on Children and Youth.
The Select Committee on Children and Youth, which was the Legislative Oversight Committee, which was responsible to make sure those departments are doing good. They did away with that last year. All right, now we're doing away with the Children and Family Committee, which does that. We shut down Taft Youth Center, which was supposed to take care of the tough kids that can't be. You know, you got children that are in state custody. Some are there for different reasons, but some are there of no fault of their own. And to take those roughest kids, and I personally think all kids are salvageable, but some people don't think they're salvageable. But Pikeville and Taft was where they kind of put those children to give them more attention to what they needed. It was the only place where the officers of the children of that department were able to be armed, and they shut that down and moved those people out into the out more in not necessarily the general population, but they moved where other people were, other children were. And we've had problems with that. So there's all kind of problems coming out of the changes they've made there. And the problem, and one of the things, one thing I always admire about politicians and people in government is when you make a mistake, you say, hey, look, we made a mistake. I had some Republicans come to me actually dealing with the prison corrections oversight and said, we need to put a task force together to oversee the problems we've had in corrections. These are Republicans talking to me about this. They said, would you be interested in doing that? I said, no, I'd be interested in putting corrections oversight back together. Well, we can't do that. It's like they don't want to admit they made a mistake. We need to, we as a legislature have a responsibility to oversee those departments, and they pretty much cut that out and put it all on government operations. Really the only group that was left to really oversee that, and they're not really set up to do that. Did you want to make a comment on what they all did?
Well, first of all, I will have a piece of legislation this year that reestablishes an oversight committee for the Department of Children's Services, and that may not be something that the folks on the other side of the aisle want to do, but I just think that it's critical that we know what's going on in that department. And what was your other question? I'm sorry.
I was just asking more generally about the committee restructuring. I mean, there have been complaints about this, about environment.